Today, Stardock Entertainment has grabbed the tiger by the tail. Let's hope it works out. This is CheckPoint.
Welcome to CheckPoint, where what's new? What are the new games? What's in? What's now?
What? I don't know.
What? We're supposed to have our finger on the pulse of these things.
No, we're supposed to have our finger on the pulse of things that are funny. New games are not inherently funny.
An enterprising Russian developer has demade Plants vs. Zombies for the Sega Genesis. Congratulations. That sounds like it would both be very difficult to make and to play. Look, I know that as a species we're all about climbing new mountains, finding new forests, and licking new frogs, but just because it is possible to do something doesn't mean you always should.
There's going to be a Gran Turismo movie! The most staid, grounded, and hyper-realistic racing franchise ever made is getting its own movie adaptation. This sounds like it could be dull. My advice, ditch the racing, add a group of wacky international car thieves, make their leader Vin Diesel, throw in some explosions, a bunch of crazy stupid stunts, a cameo from The Rock, call it the Fast and Furious 7, voila! Printing money.
Tekken Revolution, the free-to-play version of the long-running fighting franchise, decided to let its fans pick the newest addition to the character roster. And what a choice they had! The public got to select from 10 possible characters that included winning options like a giant salmon, the kick button released eggs, average run-of-the-mill old man, no powers, just old, female Paul.
What?
And the eventual winner, a female vampire with uncanny gothic beauty, who I'm pretty sure was already in the game. Or some game, anyway. That salmon was robbed, I tell you. Robbed!
I get what you're saying, but if the salmon had won, we would have just done a story making fun of it.
Yes, and they've taken that away from us. And you. But mostly us.
The upcoming Steam release of delightful indie platformer Spelunky has a new feature, a daily challenge mode. Unlike the regular game, which features randomly generated levels, the daily challenge level will be the same for everyone. The catch being you can only play it once. If you die, you're done, and you'll have to wait until tomorrow to try and reach the top of the leaderboard. Top, of course, being a relative term in Spelunky parlance, short for more than 30 seconds into the level before being killed by a spider.
When the most recent iteration of Atari's shambling mound sold the rights for the beloved game Star Control to Stardock Entertainment, Stardock must have figured they had a great thing going. And while they actually own the name and the concepts, but not the actual assets, that's fine. They're just going to reboot the franchise. Stardock, we don't say this often, but for God's sake, be careful. Star Control 2 is one of the most influential, formative games in video game history. The people who grew up playing it are in positions of power now. You think people have strong opinions on the internet? Son, the level of opinions people have regarding Star Control will make even the most hurtful, profanity-laden arguments about what is and is not Star Wars official canon look like two toddlers having a slap fight. And the fans have been burned once. Watch yourselves.
You know, I've been thinking about that Tekken story, and I have some cool new character ideas if you guys want them. Alright, how about a glamorous and swashbuckling pirate with crippling social anxiety disorder?
Or, if I may suggest, a giant salmon.
Or a colony of raccoons all standing on each other's shoulders.
Which sounds cool, but not as cool as a giant salmon.
Okay, this one is a winner. How about a man with an ass for a face? And before you ask, he has an ass for an ass as well.
Not as cool as a giant salmon firing its own eggs.
Sucks to your salmon. Coming up, My Little Pony avatar swag has come to Xbox. Now you can easily tell which of your friends still has their childlike innocence and which have finally given into the dark cult of ponydom.